Hello again everyone, Paul Economides here with some fantastic news for all you hockey fans out there. Coming up this December, Living Sport Media in conjunction with the Sydney Indoor Hockey Association will be bringing you all the action from the men's and women's Premier League Grand Finals as well as highlights from the Junior Grand Finals. I have with me here Alan Wiggins, the President of Sydney Indoor Hockey Association. Alan, tell us a bit about this exciting initiative.
Yeah, we thought that the movie business was the next step for us in our marketing exercise. Most kids these days like to see themselves on TV, and that's what we thought we'd like to do.
And Alan, you've been the President for Sydney Indoor Hockey Association for many years. You must be pleased now with the number of teams and players that are participating this year?
Yeah, we're in the ups and downs of teams entering. This year's on and up, so we're quite happy.
And tell us a little bit more about the expansion of the junior competition in recent years, including the addition of some new and exciting venues.
It took some years of fighting with councils to ultimately get new venues that are specifically built for indoor hockey, netball and wheelchair basketball. The Mari Bashir, I would suggest, is one of the finest venues that we now have the pleasure of playing in. And with such venues, you can expand competitions and go forward.
What do you think are the main challenges facing indoor hockey in Sydney?
Yeah, our counterparts outdoor hockey with their turfs are more and more running summer comps, and we don't want to be in competition, so we are therefore looking at growing our school kids comps, use indoor as a stepping stone to outdoor and thus grow the sport rather than being competition with the outdoor people.
That's great, Alan. Thank you. And on behalf of everyone involved with hockey in Sydney, we all thank you for your time and efforts in running the Sydney Indoor Hockey Association in conjunction with all your hard-working volunteers. I'd like to introduce the newest member to our team, Claudia Rose White. Claudia is going to be on the sidelines during the games, conducting interviews with players and coaches. Claudia, you must be very excited about the opportunity to speak with some of the elite athletes in our sport.
Yeah, it should be really good just getting in on the action and having the chance to chat with these future upcoming stars of Australia.
And what are you most excited about being close to the action?
Just really watching the game. Indoor hockey is such a fantastic game to watch. It's so fast-paced, and just watching the talent of these players.
And Claudia, I believe you recently caught up with a current member of the Australian squad.
Yeah, so I had a quick chat to Dave Spence. He first started playing indoor with the Northern Schools comp, and now he's part of the Australian squad.
That sounds great. Let's take a look.
I'm here with Dave Spence, Australian indoor squad member, who has 8 international caps to his name. So tell us, Dave, how long have you been playing hockey for?
I've been playing hockey since I was 9 years old. At the time when I'd sort of gotten over playing soccer, one of my sister's friends was a hockey player and sort of told me I should give it a go. I had my first game and I think I was hooked.
And then when did you start indoor, and with who did you start it?
I started playing indoor hockey around the same time I started field. Started playing with Manly in the Northern Schools comp. And it's been developing since then, and it's getting quite big now. So,
what are some of the challenges switching from indoor to outdoor?
The biggest challenge I think would be getting used to being in a squat position for 40 minutes. You know, it's a bit harder in outdoor. You're just sort of running extended legs over 100-yard shuttles, so that would have to be the hardest. And then also the speed of the ball moving around on the wood slats or the vinyl.
With the recent five-a-side change to indoor, how do you think that's going to affect the game?
It's quite hard to tell. I've only played the new five-a-side rule on a smaller pitch. Once you get to international size, it's definitely going to be a lot more room.
Tell us about the upcoming squad trip to Europe in January.
We go to Austria and Poland, and we'll be doing training camps and games against the Austria and Poland teams. And we'll also be watching some hockey. Obviously, it'll be developing with the new rule and sort of figuring out exactly how we want to play the game.
So then the next World Cup's in Germany, February 2015. Who are some of the powerhouse teams that are going to be there?
Well, from obviously the last World Cup, it was Poland, Austria and Germany were the teams that came in the top 3. But obviously with the new rule change, it's going to be hard to tell, you know. Some teams could come ahead with these new 4-on-4.
Tell us about the current training schedule with the upcoming World Cup.
At the moment, it's sort of expect individual training, you know, working on your fitness, your skill level. For me, I want to work on my flicking, obviously flicking short corners, my agility, side-to-side movement, but then also ball skills and tackling. It's sort of trying to develop my all-around game. Obviously next year there will be a lot more emphasis on team trainings and development throughout the year.
What are some of your current goals and what's driving you to get them?
So my current goals at the moment obviously is to play well at this upcoming Aussie tour, and then developing throughout the year next year, and hopefully working my way towards the Australian squad into the World Cup. Driving force behind it would have to be just the commitment they've put in so far, and obviously, you know, I worn the green and gold once before and quite enjoyed it, and I think it's quite a big honour to wear it, and I'd love to wear it again.
Thanks for your time and good luck in the upcoming tour.
Thanks, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you, Claudia, for that report. And of course, everyone involved with hockey in Sydney wishes Dave all the best as he embarks on the Australian squad tour in January. That pretty much wraps it up from me. Please join us again in December as we bring you all the action from the grand finals. See you then.